is. It's time. It's time
Hello.
for tinies. It's time for tinies, and it's
It's
another.
time for tinies.
Yes, it is. It is a Toonkind D&D 12
Teeny itty
FPS.
bitty.
Yes, rated T for tinies. And my name is Breaks, and I will be playing Kreeko today. He's a 3-inch frog, and with me is
He is very small.
he is so
Hi,
small.
it's me, ArtistofObsessions, also known as Obby, and I am also playing a tiny, and I am going to be playing Harold, Thimbledown the Second. He's he's very small, although he's a lot
So
bigger than most of
small.
the tinies.
It's them ears. It's them
It's
ears.
them ears.
Mhm.
Like with the ears, he's 5 inches tall, but nobody counts the ears because they're down most of the time anyway.
Oh, Harold, no.
He's just 4 inches tall.
Oh, oh no. Kreeko, has a little bit going on with like real kind frogs. He has spent the entire winter kind of just frozen over. I think it's called,
Frozen
yeah,
in a
completely
block of
frozen.
ice.
Yep, just
Hibernation, but for
hibernation,
frogs.
brumation, I think it's called. But yeah, essentially he's been.
Popsicle flavored hibernation.
Oh no, that's a great way to put it, but ugh, frogsicle. Um, uh, they
Frogs.
they may like the tinies may or may not have used it like decorated him like a tree. We maybe. Uh, but
Good
hey,
golly.
with the coming of spring, birds are singing, flowers and trees are blooming, and a certain frog managed to break out of his icy prison, and or just had a
Finally.
finally wakes up after a really good nap. Um, went on
The
an
frog
adventure.
is free.
Yeah, he was free, and then he got himself caught, and then he got himself freed again, and he's come back with bobby
Immediately.
pins.
Immediately.
Yeah,
Bobby pins!
bobby pins. Yeah, like an armful of bobby pins. And then he's like, because he had a chance to read the novel that Harold left for him about what happened over the winter while he was
Yeah,
asleep.
there is in fact a novel.
Yes.
Harold is very particular, and he had the adults help him like write out all the details and stuff that he didn't know. And it's just, oh, there's a book.
Yeah.
There's a book.
Yeah. Kreeko's just like is he had to take some time to process, which led to the whole getting caught thing and eventual bobby
Mhm.
pins. But now he's back and he's decided to visit his good friend Harold to find out if Harold has a bit of a habit of embellishing the truth, shall we say? Uh
Just a little bit.
just
I
yeah,
mean,
he's gonna go check up with his good friend Harold and make sure that he's got everything straight. Like, really, really.
like, did all this really happen? Please confirm.
Please. But yeah. So,
Please.
with the novel and the bunch of bobby pins stuffed into his hammer space, Kreeko climbs on down and approaches Harold's overturned garden pot and taps on the side. Uh, hey, Harold, 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 are you in?
Hold on. Give me a second. I'm
Okay.
gonna roll a wisdom save to see if Harold gets startled.
Oh no, Harold. Oh.
For once, he's not startled.
Oh, maybe he was looking forward to hearing from Kreeko.
Yeah.
Ah.
there's just a little from inside, and the sound of like a couple things getting set down before Harold quite literally bounds over to the little opening of his flower pot, which is just like a big crack on the side.
Oh.
And he peeks his little head out and he goes, "Oh, Kreeko!" And he
Aw.
hops out and he throws his arms out towards his sides.
Aw. Yeah, Kreeko is totally going in for a hug.
Yes.
Yes, there
Hug
is.
the bunny.
Yes.
For the bunny is hugging you.
Aw. It's super cute. Like, just I imagine it's I imagine Harold gives like really soft, fluffy hugs.
It is very soft and fluffy. And hold on, I'm gonna just for fun.
Oh.
Oh, that's a 0.
Oh no.
That was strength.
Oh no!
He tried to do the whole picking up and swinging around thing, but he just lets out a little grunt, and then it's just a little awkward before he tries to shrug it off.
Oh, I think. Let's see. Can Kreeko manage it? Let's find out. A 7. Um,
you, honestly, Harold's made of dust.
I know.
A 5 would work.
Okay. Yes. So Kreeko lifts Harold up and swings him around a few times until they're both dizzy, and then sets him down.
Whoa, okay.
Uh,
Whoa.
okay. Maybe I should wait
Whoa.
until I've been like awake for a day. Okay, but Harold,
Whoa.
like
Kreeko.
Kreeko, yeah, me. That's me. He takes the novel out of his hammer space and like holds it up, like
A log.
the log. What, Harold? What is this?
Oh, well, Harold kind of like his ears kind of dip behind his head and he scratches like the back of his little dusty head. Well, a lot has happened while you're gone.
Yeah.
It being a popsicle, is that how that works?
Kind of. I mean, all all I know is I go to sleep and then I wake up and there's a puddle around me. And
Oh,
yeah, I don't get to see
so it's like
popsicle me.
a really long blink. Like Harold is just
Well,
trying
it's
to
like
think it through.
it's like having like a really good sleep, like one of those where you close your eyes in like the evening and then like the next thing you know it's morning, like one of those. So
Oh,
kind of like
okay.
a long blink.
That makes more sense.
Yeah,
Long blink.
a long
Yeah.
blink. Yeah.
Long blink.
Yes.
They just do that for a couple of minutes, just a loop.
Yeah. These two know how to vibe with each other. Oh.
There is no brain cell tonight.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, like he reaches back into his hammer space and rummages around, and he pulls out like 2 bobby pins, and he hands them over to Harold. For you.
Harold gasps and is just the immediate stars in the tiny little dot eyes.
Mm-hmm. But that's not all.
Huh?
Oh yeah. You think I forgot Animus? Think I forgot Animus? I did not.
Oh,
Like
that's right, Animus.
Yeah.
Oh,
he like rummages around back in his hammer space. He's like, where did? Oh yeah, there it is. And like pulls it out, and it looks like it's a little book wrapped with a little ribbon bow. And Kreeko hands it over to Harold.
Harold is very excited, and before anything else, he kind of like thinks for a moment before he goes, "Oh, hold on," and I'm gonna roll hammer space.
Okay.
Real fast. That's a 4. Okay, Harold kind of like digs into his fluff for a little bit before pulling out what looks like a big sphere of something wrapped in like little wrapping bits of paper.
Oh.
It like looks like a hodgepodge of wrapped paper, like the little scraps.
Ooh, what is it? Is that for me?
Yeah!
Oh!
I wanted to give it to you for Animus, but then I forgot you were frozen. So it was a little awkward.
I mean, I'm here available now. Gimme. It makes it grabby hands. Grabby hands.
Exchange the presents.
Exchange the presents, and like I imagine they both just go feral for a second, ripping off wrapping paper.
You'd think that, but Harold is the kind of person who unwraps it very slowly.
Oh, well, Kreeko's over here just ripping the bits of wrapping paper to shreds. Probably why it's all just bits.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What is the book? When Harold opens it up, is actually a bunch of recipes. Like, there's recipes for how to bake cookies. There's recipes for how to bake pancakes, how to make a cake. There's a few things on how to make omelets.
Oh,
It's kind of a hodgepodge, really. It's like some breakfast items, some lunch, some desserts. It just kind of,
tiny sized food
yeah,
recipe book.
yeah.
Yes.
But
Yes.
it's not organized at all. Like you have breakfast followed by cake, followed by like a steak, followed by, um,
it's it's fine. Harold will naturally organize it just because it's in his possession.
yeah. So it's a little recipe book for Harold. Oh.
And then Kreeko will find that when his present gets unwrapped is that it is a big ball of yarn.
Oh, what color is it?
Yes. All of the colors.
All the colors. Ah, oh, this is so great. Oh, thank you, Harold. And like Kreeko goes back in for another hug. Okay,
I
yeah.
think Harold was a little surprised by the hug because he was in fact buried into the book because he was like looking through it like, ooh.
Well, he's being swung around again. He's being swung around
okay,
again.
We're moving again.
Okay, now, another few minutes of them regaining equilibrium after the hug. Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you want to know how I got those recipes?
Okay.
You want to know?
How'd you get them?
Yeah. You know the tall guy?
Yeah.
The tall guy, like the one in the kitchen, the one who like
Tall guy?
yeah, the one who's sweet on the pink poodle, and the rainbow guy. That guy. The guy who's always squinting. That guy with the big hat.
I'm gonna roll deception.
Oh,
26!
holy Jesus! Okay, I don't
No,
know.
I'm not aware of this individual that you are speaking of. Is
Oh,
he new? What are the new hires?
I'm pretty sure he's been here for a while, but anyway, I just took like a week and I sat and I watched him bake stuff and I recorded down everything that he did and then I turned it into that.
That's really cool. And like Harold is in fact just looking through the recipe book just like in awe. You have given the bunny a treasure.
Yeah. So I only had like a week, but I think he makes a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Harold is about to nod in agreement before he realizes, wait, I'm lying that I know him. Hold on.
Oh boy. But where did you get all this yarn? You must have been saving it for ages.
Oh, well, whenever me and Abby, do stuff together, we tend to, you know, find yarn sometimes, and so we took all the yarn that we collected and made and stuff, and we made a real big ball.
Oh.
Big.
Oh, this is awesome. I'm going to be able to make so many nets. I could make a hammock. Do you want a hammock?
Yeah.
Do you have a hammock? Yeah, you hang it between 2 points and you sleep in it?
I do not have a hammock.
You want a hammock?
But that sounds really good.
Cool.
I do want a hammock.
I want to make hammocks. Alright, and then like Kreeko like struggles to like push this ball of yarn into his hammer space and like Harold, I need a little hand.
Okay. I'm gonna roll strength.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll strength. It's not gonna go well, but I'm gonna roll strength. 12.
Oh, okay. I think that's enough to like with Kreeko helping to pop the yarn ball into Kreeko's hammer space. Huh. Okay. Oh, well, thanks, Harold. That's really thoughtful. Oh.
Harold beams.
Hey, speaking of like going out, do you think what do you think about like maybe heading up to the attic? See if maybe that small kid left some snacks about. Pretty good at that.
Do you want to roll insight?
Is this a very difficult roll? I don't imagine it's a high AC.
Probably not.
AC.
Probably not.
It's a 12.
That actually doesn't quite make it. You do get the little flash of emotion of
Oh, surprise.
tense
Tense. Okay.
of agreeing.
Okay. Of agree?
Because what?
Does he agree? Like, you cut out a little bit there.
Oh, yeah, he like debates for a long minute before he eventually nods because yes, they are going in a pair, and that is in fact one of the rules.
Yes.
You gotta have a buddy.
Absolutely. And says, uh, like Kreeko just like smiles like excitedly and awesome. I like to get like a little bit more exercise in after I wake up just because uh,
Yeah,
it's a long nap. Muscles need to
yeah,
get a warm up.
that's understandable. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And like Harold nods
Mhm.
very energetically.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. If we go up to my house, there's a path along the rafters that'll take us to the vents, and then we can head through the vents and get to that attic spot they like to use. Oh wait, and like he goes dives back into his hammer space and like fishes about until he pulls out like a harness. It's just made out of like twine.
Harness.
Yeah, a harness. With like a tiny
Oh,
little paper clip that's been bent into a carabiner, like in like certain spots. And he hands it over to Harold. Here, safety harness. Help you get up there. Been working on him.
oh, oh.
Yeah,
Harold once again has the sparkly eyes.
yeah,
You're giving him so many things.
yeah. And so, so if Harold accepts, Kreeko will help him like climb into it. It's a nice little harness that goes
Yeah.
around like makes a cross over the shoulders and then goes like around the pelvis. So like and then like the carabiner's holding
Yeah,
everything
yeah, yeah.
together in the back. And like a few things on the waist as well. It says
Oh,
this
this
yeah
is really good. Oh.
yeah since
And then he thinks for a second. How many of these things do you have?
I made a few prototypes before I went to sleep, but this is the first one that really kind of did what it was supposed to and didn't like actually he's having second thoughts before continuing this train of thought because some of the earlier iterations of the safety harness were not so safe. Maybe does Harold want to roll
I'm rolling
insight?
insight.
Yeah.
I'm rolling insight.
Okay.
Completely trusting.
Completely trusting.
Completely trusting. He just nods.
Yeah. So this one's like the best one yet. I've tested it out myself,
Oh.
and it'll get you up, and then you can use these. And he's showing Harold how to use it, like how to like clip it into like certain points while you're climbing or traveling
Yeah.
along the rafters.
I will say Harold is paying attention the most you've ever seen him pay attention. This is safety. He is all about safety. This is good.
This is so cute. Yeah, I figured it'd be great since since falling and stuff. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, Abby would love one of these.
yeah.
Oh.
I made it kind of like to your
Oh.
dimensions first, but absolutely, I just have to, ask Abby if it's okay if I, measure her, and that's
Yeah.
it's a little awkward, a little awkward.
Yeah. I think well, she is staying with me nowadays, but I think
Oh,
she might
really?
be out at the moment. And like Harold is yeah, he kind of winces
Oh,
because well, I did mention it in the that, and he gestures towards wherever the novel has gone.
Okay. Like Kreeko, like.
There were.
I think I need to give it a second read. Honestly, it was a bit much on the first one. Uh,
Yeah. Sorry, my handwriting is a little.
no. Your handwriting
he
was
just
great.
kind of like.
I could read it. It was just a lot to take in. I think like last year's was like half this size. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Well, when I visited Abby last time, we found chew
Oh.
marks from a
Oh,
rat.
right,
I think.
right. Oh man, how could
Yeah.
I forget that? How could I forget that?
Yeah.
Aw. I think I must have chalked it up to this being a nightmare. Ugh.
It's only a little part in the log, so it would make sense because there's a lot there's so much that has been happening, Kreeko, and like you can see Harold just rubbing his face
Uh,
with his tiny little dusty paws.
oh, like Kreeko's like, oh boy, I need to do something about this. He's like, well, you know what? We should probably get going. Yeah, it's a bit of a long climb. How about we get you hooked up to the safety line?
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and like so he takes
Glad
you.
for the change of topic.
Yeah,
Harold.
yeah, keep Harold calm. Keep Harold calm. We're gonna be just fine. So Greco takes Harold up over to like the beam that heads up to his rafter home. And indeed, there's like a little piece of twine that's just kind of been like wrapped around like nails along the length. And Kriko shows Harold how
Ooh.
to hook up the carabiner into it and use that to help climb.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yes. Good.
Kriko,
Good.
Kriko himself doesn't really need it. He's pretty confident. He's a tree frog. It's pretty natural for him to just So
Just a
how about with
little frog.
advantage? Go ahead and acrobatics or athletics.
Oh boy, acrobatics.
All right.
Or yeah, definitely acrobatics instead of athletics.
Okay.
Because Harold's athletics is a dismal -2.
Oh no. Oh no, Harold.
Meanwhile, his acrobatics is in fact a +5, which is great because he just got a 19.
That's awesome. But you do have advantage. You do have advantage. You want to try go for?
Oh, that's true.
Let's see if it's any better.
That's true.
Okay, we'll go with the 19.
We're sticking with the 19.
That's not too bad. Yeah, but yeah, it's a cakewalk with this, and I imagine does Harold feel pretty safe with the safety harness?
He does, in fact, feel a lot safer than he would have without it.
Awesome.
This is very good.
Yeah. So within a matter of minutes, you're able, you and Kriko are able to climb on up to Kriko's house, which is a little damp and rather kind of dusty, just from Kriko's not really been cleaning it since he was frozen.
Frozen.
Yeah.
Foxicle.
Yeah.
Frogsicle.
Frogsicle. Ugh. Ugh.
Oh boy.
But Kriko kind of like chuckles, like a little embarrassed at like the state of it, like his home. It's like, yeah, don't mind the mess. I'll get to it eventually. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna make a whiz save.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a whiz save.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Okay, he did really good. Harold doesn't automatically start cleaning at the mess.
Oh, bless you, Harold. Bless you.
like he.
Harold is the picture
like
of
every
serenity.
fiber of his being for like a second. There's just like a moment where Harold's just like, oh, messy, must clean, and then he has to stop himself and be like, wait, this isn't my stuff. I need to ask permission first.
Oh. Like Kriko's just like going on like, I'll figure out some way to like keep this place a little cleaner like in the winter, but yeah.
Do you want me to help clean it up now? I mean, I don't have anything else to do, and he like just shrugs.
Oh, I mean, that'd be cool. Would you prefer to do that instead of going through the vents?
Without hesitation, Harold nods.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's adorable.
Cleaning instead of exploring through the possibly dangerous vents? Absolutely. Every time. Harold will take it.
That's so cute. Okay, and Kriko's like, Kriko on the other hand is much more of a doer than a cleaner, so he's, yeah, but he wants to, like, Harold is the guest here, so we're gonna do what Harold wants to do. So Kriko takes a longing look over at the vents, or the entrance to the vents, and is just like, okay, where do we start?
I'm gonna roll insight for my boy.
Where do we start?
I'm gonna roll insight for my boy. Harold, I swear to peck. No!
No!
He's too excited to be cleaning.
Aww. Like Kreeko doesn't exactly know where to start. Like you can see he's like looking over and getting a little overwhelmed at the amount of stuff that needs to be
Mhm.
cleaned. Okay, do I start with
I'm gonna
where
roll hammer
do I
space.
start with
Boop.
the
Okay.
dust or do I start with the wet?
Harold reaches into his hammer space and he pulls out a little stick with owl feathers tied to the end of it.
Oh, oh, that's so
It's
cute.
just it's a little duster. It's a tiny little
Oh no, that's too cute. Oh, that is so cute.
duster.
Oh, uh, and Kreeko's like,
And
oh,
he's just immediately hopping around the house and
yeah.
starting to dust anything he can reach.
Oh yeah, there's like actual spider webs and like the safety nets around like his house, like to keep people from like himself and other people from falling. Like there's actual cobwebs
Yeah,
in there. There's of
yeah.
course the dust that's just kind of gathered around the place.
I'm gonna I'm gonna roll perception. Harold probably doesn't need to, but he will anyway, because cobwebs could mean that there's potentially spiders.
Oh yeah.
And spiders are scary.
Aw, 18.
18.
Okay. There is maybe like there's a little bit of movement higher up in the
Oh,
rafters above their head.
oh, oh, oh. The
Bunny
ever
is on
vigilant dust
full
bunny
alert.
is immediately looking up and like, oh,
Like Kreeko follows
is
his.
there a spider?
Let's find out.
Oh no.
No,
Oh no.
I think we're pretty good. It's actually a moth is just like resting there, kind of fluttering its little wings.
Okay. Okay. There is, in fact, the biggest sigh of relief from Harold.
Oh, hey,
It is just a moth.
just a moth.
Just a moth.
Oh,
Okay. Look, the moment like Harold knows that it isn't, a spider or any other sort of similar threat, he just immediately starts going back to dusting
okay. Like Kreeko, like
and just
Kreeko was
cleaning up.
Kreeko was just like too busy, like trying to figure out, like this frog should know where everything goes, but he's always just he keeps it kind of in one space, but it's always just been kind of a mess.
Mhm.
So he's like trying to figure out where to like put like
Yee.
the little knickknacks around there. Um, spends like 5 minutes trying to figure out
Yee.
where to put like his new ball of yarn.
Yee.
But then
Uh,
like manages to fish out like a rag from his hammer space and starts mopping up like the rest of the thaw
mhm.
from Frogsicle.
Yee. Yee. Oh.
uh,
What should we roll to see how well they're doing?
that's a good question. Let's see.
I'm not
Uh,
sure. Hmm.
how about performance?
Hmm.
Or
Performance could work. I could also argue sleight of hand because they're being careful with their dusting and whatnot
okay, yeah, all right.
and cleaning.
Yeah, either or.
Either performance or sleight of hand.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna do. I'm
Sl-
gonna do performance personally.
okay, I'm
'cause
doing sleight of hand.
Harold's good at charisma.
Yeah.
Ah,
Ah,
14.
I think like once Harold actually
Harold's like,
yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah. I'm thinking like Harold is in fact like getting all the dusty stuff and whatnot. And like the nature of dusting is that the dust gets off the surfaces, but it gets everywhere else for a little bit too.
Yep.
So it takes a little bit longer for him.
Aw. Oh, Harold's so good. I think like with Harold helping, like Kreeko's like finally gets into like the cleaning mood and then like gets like fixated on it and is like actually
Ye-
going about it efficiently. And I think by the time that they're done, like the Kreeko's little corner in the rafters has looked as best good as it's ever been.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the two of them are just standing there in like a glow of satisfaction. Uh,
Yeah.
for like 5 minutes, and then just like, are we going to do something else? Hmm. Oh, right.
uh,
There might still be enough time to like get to the vents. Go see about the attic. I don't know about you, but I'm
ooh.
I'm still kind of I'm pretty hungry. I just had a really long
Harold
nap.
Harold once again hesitates.
Aw. It's
But he eventually does nod, like, yeah, that's fair. That is in fact very fair.
Oh
We
nope.
can. Oh,
Yep. Yep. Just like yeah.
just as just as Harold was too excited for cleaning, Kreeko is too excited for exploring.
Yes.
They're
Uh,
both good beans.
oh my
They're both
gosh.
just very good beans.
Yeah, they make a good pair. They're both just so excited for each other. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Kriko grabs like it now everything's nice and organized. Kriko grabs his exploring gear, like some extra safety rope, and starts leading Harold across the rafters to the vent entrance.
Yeah.
Yee!
And Harold will follow closely behind because it is a little high up.
Yeah. Like Kriko makes sure to like be within arm's reach if need be.
Yeah.
I feel like the Tinies have rigged like most of the vents around the studio to just kind of like hinge open very easily.
Yeah.
So it's easy to get into the vents. Uh,
You say that, but also, what if we rolled strength?
okay.
Just to make it funny.
Yes. Oh. Oh.
Oh!
Hey. Hey.
Oh!
Harold is feeling. I think Harold's like actually feeling pretty safe. Like he's able to use
Yeah.
the rope to give himself a little bit more leverage and yank that vent
Yeah.
cover
Yank it open. Just
up.
fwa!
Like Kreeko climbs through and then like holds it open so Harold can come on through.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Harold just hops on in.
All right.
Hop buddies.
Hop bunnies.
They're hopping buddies.
Hoppy. Yes,
They're
they both
hopping
hop.
buddies.
A frog and a bunny.
They both hop!
They both hop.
I just realized this! Yay!
And then
I
like
am delighted with this realization.
oh, it's so good. And then like Kreeko gets like now that there's like solid like ground below him, Kreeko gets like a mischievous look at Harold and it's like, I'll race you.
Oh. Harold is torn.
Just to the intersection. Just to the intersection. Which is like a few feet, but it's a decent race for a tiny.
Oh. You're on.
Alright.
You're on, Kreeko.
Okay, let's roll initiative and see who gets the first move.
Yeah. Initiative time. 20 plus.
Oh!
Oh, good golly.
Oh! I think with that, like, Harold forgets that he's still attached to the safety line, and when he gets to start, he's just... And he gets, like, firsthand just how well this harness is made.
I'm just imagining, like, the smear frame of Harold getting yoinked back.
Oh my gosh, that's really good. Okay, and... Oh god. Kreeko has, like, a walk speed of 40 feet, but, tiny sized 40 feet. So with a dash,
Yeah,
he's heading out like 80 feet. He doesn't realize what happened to Harold.
Oh, Harold, my boy.
Oh no, poor Harold. Oh gosh.
Okay.
How
I
about
think like
an intelligence
I think he like Harold takes a minute.
Yeah, an intelligence check maybe
Yeah.
to see if he can untie himself.
Oh no! Don't do intelligence to my boy.
Oh, but it's intelligence.
No.
Come on. Hey, okay, yeah. It's. I think with Kreeko telling you how to do it early, it occurs to Harold how to get back out of there, but it does take a little bit of time.
Yeah.
So we'll say like
Yeah.
like half movement, half of his movement to untangle
Yeah.
himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as soon as he is out of the line of the harness, he rolls his shoulders a little bit, and he's gonna do the one thing he can do magically, and that's expeditious retreat because he's a Lorn.
Oh, that's great. That's awesome.
and he is going to run full speed
How
to
fast
try
can he
and
go normally?
well, normally he can go 30
Okay.
because he's just a little tiny rabbit bunny. But
Okay.
like with Expeditious Retreat, it makes it so as his bonus action he can go 30 more.
Oh yeah. And he
So
used half
that's
movement,
and if
so
he used half his movement to get out of the harvest,
and he
so
could
that
use
would be
his
15
action to
feet.
also
Plus,
dash.
exactly,
Yeah.
he go new.
Oh, so he's only like 5 feet behind Kreeko at that point. He's like 75.
Yeah, yeah. He's a speedy boy.
Like Kreeko looks back, like expecting Harold to be a little further back, but no, he's just there. uh,
He's there.
he's there. Ah. Let's see what can he do? What can my boy do? What can my boy do? Let's see. He is. Can he do the? I think no. He's a Frankenalley, so he can't do the expeditious retreat. But he is going to dash again, so he's now like another 80 feet ahead.
Oh, another 80.
Yep.
Oh
Yep.
boy.
Yep. But like at this
Okay.
point,
Yep.
Harold
Yep.
can go 90. There's nothing holding him back anymore.
He can. And like if I was very tempted to, I could make him use his action surge to also do it.
Oh man, I think.
But I'm not going to.
I think if he did that, he probably could reach the finish line.
I don't think he's going to.
Okay. So 90 feet, so
He's-
80.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now Harold is in front of Kreeko. And Kreeko's like, wait, what?
Harold is in fact cackling.
Get back! Get back here! Give it! No! Oh my gosh. Oh man. Okay.
Oh man.
Alright, so oh man, okay, so and then Kreeko's turn is next, so he goes like another like 80 feet, but I think like we established that the finish line wasn't that far away, so I'm gonna say like I'm gonna say like they both make it over at the same time. Like Kreeko like a last ditch attempt to catch up.
Does a big froggy hop.
Yep, big froggy hop. like they tumble over each other.
Yeah. For the third time that day, they get dizzy.
Oh man. Okay. Once they have disentangled themselves, Kreeko tries to get a bearings and figure out where they need to go next to reach the attic.
Harold's just wait, my ears are tangled around your arm. Hold on,
wait,
give me a second.
Wait, no, the other way, you're making them tighter.
Oh, okay.
Okay, okay, there we go.
There we go.
Oh, wait, one's longer than the other. Like he grabs like the shorter one and pulls it up and they even out.
Pop.
Yeah, pop. There we
Just
go.
a little popping sound.
Yep. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Does it sound even now? Can you hear?
And like experimentally, Harold's ears just kind of do the satellite dish thing.
Oh, that's so cute.
You can hear some beeping sounds for the gag.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, everything sounds good. Okay.
Okay, good.
Whew.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, that was.
Oh, that was a lot
fun.
of fun. Yeah, I
was
needed to
fun.
let loose like that. That was fun. Oh, okay. Which way do we go? Do I remember? He's going to.
Oh no. Is it survival time?
It's survival time, but Kreeko got a 22.
Hold on. I just want to see how Harold would have
Okay,
done.
yes. 15. That's not bad. I guess maybe this is like a fairly well-traveled path, because the attic is one of the relatively safer parts for the tinies, because not a lot of people visit there. Except for, Shorts Kid and friends. but it's pretty easy to
Shorts kid
hear
and
Shorts kid coming.
potentially the occasional rad.
Yeah. Yeah, now they have Rad to deal with as well.
Oh
Oh,
gosh, yeah.
but
Oh gosh, and eventually Tally. Oh
oh
no.
no!
There's all the children.
Oh, at least they're really easy to hear coming and going.
Yeah.
Oh,
Coming and going. Oh boy.
yeah. All right. So, I think for
Okay.
extra, safety, uh, Kreeko is going to use 2 key points and cast Pass Without Trace on him and Harold, so that they can be extra stealthy.
Sneaky time.
Sneaky time.
Sneaky time.
They had their race. Now it is time
Yes.
to sneak.
It is time to be
Come on, Harold. It's
sneaky,
time to
yes.
become one with the shadows.
Yes. Okay. Stealth time.
Stealth
So,
time.
Pass Without a Trace is a +10 to stealth, right?
Yes.
Oh, good golly. All right, let's see how we do.
Okay, that was
Oh,
32
oh,
out of
Harold.
26.
Harold!
Oh, that's a
No, look at Harold.
No, baby.
Harold, my boy!
Harold, no.
You're supposed to be more careful than this.
Oh no. I think what we're going to find out is that the safety harness is great for getting up and down and across rafters safely. Not that great for, traversing just like solid ground with those little
Yeah.
with the paper clips hanging off the ends.
Wait. Is there like another vent to like get through to get to the attic that they have to open?
I don't.
What if the safety harness got caught on it?
Oh no! Or like how on the vents they'll have like those the screw heads that like stick out from the sides. Maybe like they're just too close, so
yeah.
he gets caught on that, and like he's. Does Harold think like somebody grabbed him while they're being sneaky?
No, like I think it's like like how in cartoons like something stretchy
He
will
can
start
snap
stretching
it back.
really long.
Oh.
Yeah, just like a Warren cartoon. Harold just keeps going, and he's really sneaky, and then like he finally knows he's being tugged back, and he like looks back and is like, "What?" And that's the moment where he gets shoot back into the vent. What? Okay.
Oh my gosh!
Just a tiny scream,
followed by a poof as he impacts with.
a little explosion of dust.
Oh my gosh! Is Harold shorter? Is Harold shorter now?
Like,
is there less dust?
He's like flat against the wall.
Oh.
He's like flat against the wall, and Harold just peels off like a piece of paper.
Kreeko runs back to check on him. He's like, Harold, are you okay? Speak to me. Oh, no.
Oh,
Whoa, you're alive.
I'm okay. I'm okay. And
oh,
he does sound a little higher pitched because he is in fact a little smaller.
You're flat. What do I do about this?
I don't know.
Wait, I've got an idea. Can I see your hand?
Like one of the hands lifts up lazily off the ground.
Okay. Kreeko grabs it and like starts blowing on the thumb. Starts inflating Harold back up to his peak size.
Yes, inflate the Harold back to peak size.
Like he's inflating a tire. Or like a pool toy, I don't know. So just like, whoop.
Okay. And like looks back at the wall and sees like the little dust poof and
yeah,
like the
outline
silhouette that
of
was
Harold.
him.
Oh,
Yeah.
your ears are almost the same height as me now. Wow. How do you get that back?
Just give me a couple days. I'll fix that. It just yeah.
Okay.
He just like looks at the dust.
I think maybe it's time to take the safety harness off. At least while we're going just in the vents. It looks like it's
Yeah,
a
that
little
is
big on you now.
a good point.
Anyway.
And like Harold is, yeah, like Harold, like Harold just like swoops his arms like into his health, and the safety harness just falls off because it's so big now.
Oh boy.
Just thumps to the ground.
Oh. Oh, okay, but I will say that like as like they're recovering, they're hearing they suddenly well, roll perception for me.
Oh
And I will do so for
boy.
Kreeko's as
Oh
well.
boy. Yeah.
Oh.
19 for Harold.
Oh boy, he perceive.
He perceive.
I got a monk in that. Like I got like lower
His...
wisdom. Nope, yeah.
Oh.
Kreeko is
Kreeko.
much too worried about Harold in order to hear this.
Harold's ears start doing the satellite thing again.
And what he's picking up is like down like one of the side shafts. He hears
Huh?
yeah.
Like Harold just kind of like stiffens at that, and like he hides behind Kreeko.
What? Wait, what? What's the matter? Like
I hear something.
you hear something? Like what sort of something?
Yeah. It's like little peeps.
Little peeps. Oh.
Little peeps.
And like Kreeko's like like Kreeko also stiffens up a little bit and tries to hide behind Harold a little bit. So like they do like this little swap back and forth. I think for a little bit they're just like until like they get behind a corner and then like they peek out behind from it. Like they do the toon stack with two.
Yeah.
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 Okay. You don't you don't you don't think it could be like peeping. Do rats peep? Is that what
I
think they
don't
squeak,
think
don't
rats
they?
peep.
They squeak, right?
They make squeaks.
Okay. Okay, so it's not a rat. We don't know what it is.
Okay.
Okay, what could
What
be?
makes peeps? I know croak peeps sometimes.
Oh, croak's a bird, right?
Is it? Oh my gosh, is there a bird in the vents?
Is there a bird in the vents? I think we gotta investigate this.
Oh.
Like, birds shouldn't be in
Okay.
vents unless it's croak. And
Yeah.
like croak wants to be in the
Yeah.
vents. But otherwise, no.
Yeah, because like birds fly and stuff, right?
Yeah,
Like, why
yeah.
would they be in the vent?
It's weird. Let's go quick. Let's go carefully. Let's go see if we can. Let's go see if we can find it. Okay, stealth again. Still
Harold.
with the plus
stealth
10.
again. Stealth again. Oh boy.
Okay, that was a
Oh,
pretty
good
low
golly.
roll for Kreeko. He's like,
Oh, good
oh
golly.
yes, nice. Okay, so 22 and 30.
Harold got 30.
That's nuts. That's amazing. Okay.
You will quickly find that an advantage of being made of dust is that you make no sound when you move most of the time.
Yeah, but Kreeko's getting a little intimidated, so like there's like a little toony chatter of teeth as like he's sneaking forward, but still it's pretty quiet. But they both do still hear like the little beep 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 beep. Oh.
Harold is going to very, very carefully peek towards wherever the peeping is coming from.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Perception. My boy.
Oh, that's a nat one! No!
He leans over to peek and then he falls on his face.
Oh. Oh.
There's just another tiny little poof.
Oh no. That's amazing. Okay, perception for Kreeko. Let's see how that goes. 9, not much better. Like Kreeko's just like like he's too distracted by Harold falling on his face. He like pulls Harold back so like his ears disappear from around the corner. He's like, oh, what did you see? What was it?
I saw the floor.
Okay. I think we need to see whatever's peeping. Let's try this again. Alright. I'll cover your back, you look.
Okay. And actually, Harold's gonna. Well, actually, no. He has it strapped to his side because
Oh, yeah.
gotta be careful. He does, in fact, have his toothpick on him.
Oh, excellent.
And he's gonna be very careful. And he's gonna pull out his little toothpick and he's gonna peek again.
Okay.
Please, my boy.
Be a brave boy. Oh, yeah. Okay.
16.
With your with your safety toothpick, you, Harold has the courage to peek around the corner, and what he sees is right below, like an air shaft that's going vertically up at another intersection. There is a very small, very baby little songbird chick. Doesn't even have any
Aw.
feathers. It's just like this little naked, really disgruntled looking little baby chick, about the same size as they are. Uh, even as small as it is. And I don't know. It's let's see how if
Harold looks at the bird and then looks up. Is there like a nest above?
it's hard to see from this distance. You'd actually have to get into that intersection and look up in order to see if there was something there. The vent's in the way.
Is Harold brave enough to go in? That's the question.
Oh, that is. Is he going to tell Kreeko?
I think he's giving Kreeko like a little play-by-play of what he's seeing.
A baby bird?
Just like a little. There's a little baby bird.
A baby bird? Is it a toon?
Oh,
Is it a
it's
real
so
kind?
small. Is it a toon?
Looks back out.
Is it a toon, or is it a real kind?
It appears to be a real kind bird.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's a real kind bird.
It's a real kind bird. What's it doing here? Did you think it got in from outside? No, wait. You said it's too small to fly, right? No feathers?
It's no feathers. It's too little.
Too little? Oh, poor guy. You think we should help it?
Like Harold is torn because yes, he does want to help the baby bird, but also animal, unpredictable, scary. Everything is scary.
Let's see. I've had some experience with baby birds. There's got to be there's got to be like a nest nearby that it fell out of. Do you have any food on you? Something we could feed it? Do they like bugs, maybe? Or
I don't
seeds?
think I have bugs. I have honey, I think. And like Harold starts digging through his hammer space.
Okay, let's roll nature to see if it's a good idea to give a baby bird honey. Kreeko is fairly certain that it is not, in fact, a good idea to give a baby bird honey.
Well, Harold rolled a 3, so he's still gonna pull his honey out of his hammer space.
I don't think we can.
Harold reaches into his fluff and pulls up just like a little tiny jar.
Oh, that's so cute. I was like, Kreeko's like, can I have a little bit of that? But I don't think it's a good idea to give it to the bird. I'm pretty sure like songbirds usually eat like seeds or bugs or something. Let me see if I've got anything. Like, I guess I'll actually roll hammer space on this one. Oh, okay, yeah. It fishes around and eventually pulls out a thing of trail mix. Just like little sunflower seeds and like some peanuts and stuff. Oh, yeah, this is still
cute.
in there. Okay. You think we tried feeding it this?
I think so.
Okay, yeah.
And like Harold has in fact been trying to open the honey jar.
Oh, should I get that
but
for you?
Again, his strength. Yes, please. I can't open it.
Yeah. Nope.
Nope.
What did you close this with? Who closed this?
I closed it with a cork. Hold on, and like Harold's gonna grab the glass part of the jar.
Kreeko's got the cork,
and he's gonna try to help. He's gonna try to help.
14. Oh yeah! Out comes the cork, along with the honey.
Along with the honey.
And the honey goes curse splat. Oh no.
Splat.
Yeah.
No.
No. There's like a chorus of no, and then a pee pee from the bird.
Oh,
Oh,
right,
right,
the bird.
the bird.
The bird.
The bird. Quick, get the honey.
The honey forgotten. The honey forgotten
The
Harold
honey
is going to
Here, let's mush the like.
going to
Kreeko's trying to like
inspect.
mush the seeds up to like be like a paste or something. Uh, let's see how
Aw.
well that goes. Some success. It's like little
I
bits of
think
seed rather than a paste, but oh, like he
Yeah.
grabs some of the honey and like uses that to turn it actually into a proper paste.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. That is the.
There we
that's the-
go.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
okay, and then they approach the baby wild bird, and
Oh boy.
like when the mama bird comes back to the nest and like they stick their heads up
Mhm.
and like they got like this big yellow throat like insert food here.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Yes, that's what the baby bird does when they get close enough.
Oh,
It's just like pee pee pee.
I am rolling a whiz save for my boy. 12.
Oh
Harold
no.
stops dead in his tracks.
Oh. Oh no. Kreeko like goes a few steps
He does
further.
not run away, but he does stop dead in his tracks.
I think Kreeko takes like a few steps further before realizing Harold is like frozen up. And then turns back and is like, it's okay. Yeah. See, watch. I'll feed the bird. I'll feed the bird. It's gonna be just fine. And he like
Okay.
he holds like the mushy nut paste out to the bird, and the bird just like the baby bird just like clamps down on his arm. And Kreeko's just ah! Ah! It's just that for a few seconds while this baby bird is shaking like Kreeko around. Oh gosh. And then
Wait, no! Harold's gonna try and grab Kreeko. What do I roll?
Oh gosh, that's a good. How about acrobatics? Like whether or not you can like keep up with the flailing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
That's
a
a
nat
nat
20.
20.
Oh, that's awesome. Like, how does Harold do this?
The protective instincts kick in over the fear, and Harold is immediately just hopping up, grabbing Kreeko's legs, and giving a little tug.
And then out with a pop, his Kreeko's arm comes intact, just sans the seed paste, and covered with a little bit of baby bird saliva. And like they tumble over and over into each other. And Kreeko's just
For
like
the fourth time this
for the
day.
fourth time. They are dizzy. Like Kreeko's like sitting up and like shaking the arm off. It's like, why do real kind have to be so sticky? Ugh.
Ugh,
Ugh.
I don't
There's
know.
fluids on me and I don't know what
Once
they
again,
are.
rolling. Hammer space. That's a 10.
Oh yeah.
Harold like pulls out a little washcloth,
Oh,
which is
thank
just
you.
like a scrap of a washcloth,
Oh, that's so
and
cute.
hands it to Kreeko.
Oh, thank you. Like Kreeko's just like scrubbing the arm and then like eventually like takes off the wraps, from and
Yeah.
like stuffs them in his hammer space to wash later and gets out some new ones and re-wraps his hand back up.
Yeah.
He's like he almost hands like the wash rag back to Harold. It's like, I'll wash this and bring it back to your place later, and sticks it in his hammer space.
That is very much appreciated. And like Harold gives like a little thumbs up.
Okay.
Uh,
But the good news is
Okay.
the hatchling seems to be sated. It seems to
Nice.
it just settled back with like a little peep and like that little downturn. Like Baby birds just look so grumpy. It's adorable.
They do.
They do. So
They do.
yeah, it appears to have just settled back and eyes closed and appears to be trying to fall asleep.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. Now that
okay.
they're in the intersection, can they look up
Yeah,
and
let's roll
see if there's
perception.
a nest?
Let's roll perception.
Perception time.
Oh, yeah, that's
21
good.
from
Yeah.
Harold.
Kreeko is a little wary about getting bit by the bird again, so he's a little distracted. Harold, on the other hand, looking up, you do see, like, up at the next floor. So a bit of a ways, this poor bird took a tumble. You do see, like, scraps of bits
Whoa.
and twigs and little detritus. Looks like there's a nest up there. Apparently, this air shaft has access to the outside somewhere, which is an interesting thing.
Hmm.
How did a family of birds get in here?
Okay. And like Harold like taps Kreeko's shoulder and
Oh,
points it out.
oh yeah, I see it. I see it. Okay.
Huh.
I think I could climb
See,
up
wait,
there.
how are we gonna get the bird up there?
Oh, the safety harness.
Oh, the safety harness!
The safety harness. I don't.
And Harold is reaching into his hammer space again because he put it in there.
Aw. Yes.
7.
Yes.
Triumphantly,
Triumphantly.
Harold reaches into his dust and pulls it out and holds it aloft like it's the Lion King.
All right. Okay, Kreeko's like, okay, great, great, great. We just have to modify it a little bit. Let me, and like Kreeko like takes it and starts like untying some knots, retying it to somewhere, like looking at the baby
Yeah.
bird, kind of gauging like what's going on there. I'm gonna have him
Yeah.
roll Weaver's tools, with his wisdom, I guess, modifier.
I'd say like
Dexterity?
sleight of hand again, maybe.
Okay, sleight of hand.
Yeah,
Okay.
potentially,
Sleight of
maybe.
hand. I mean, yeah,
Something
that's pretty good.
Something
That's pretty
dexterity.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, it's 11. Not the best.
Harold is going to do the help action.
Yay!
And give you advantage.
Yeah. Hey, that's much
Yeah!
better. 20. Okay.
Yeah.
After like
Harold like holds some bits like as Kreeko's weaving it,
Okay,
so
yeah,
none
yeah.
of the wrong knots get in the wrong places.
Yeah. And like Kreeko manages to
Yeah.
find like some extra like scrap twine in his hammer space to help like, extend it, cuz baby birds are just kind of weird and want to make sure it's comfortable taking the
Yeah.
bird up. But they're
Yeah.
able to make a little harness, able to
Mhm.
tie it around the bird, and now they have the carabiners set up. Now they just have to
Okay.
figure out how to get him up there.
Okay.
Okay.
Ah.
Can you? It's an air shaft. There's not much to hang on to there. So Kreeko looks at Harold and is like,
Well, I could.
I mean, I can climb up
I
there
think.
if you're okay with just waiting down here with the bird.
Ah. Harold looks very pointedly at this baby bird who just a few minutes ago bit Kreeko.
I think he's
And
just
he's gonna
sleep.
take a deep breath. Just a. Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that.
Oh. Okay, yeah, and then like
Just be careful, cause I think if there's a baby bird, then that means there's there might
mama
be
bird.
a bigger bird, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
like I think they like Kreeko like now having thought of that, like puts a frog hand over Harold's mouth and like quiets him down, and then they listen. Like roll perception.
Oh boy.
17. 16. So they just
16.
like sit there in silence for a little bit, just like listening for anything from up above. Like 5
Is
minutes
there
pass.
anything from up above?
10 minutes pass. And there's no sound.
Okay. If
Okay.
we haven't if we haven't heard anything by now, we probably won't hear anything. That probably means the
Mama Bird's out for the
in
moment.
here. Okay, we should probably do this fast
Okay.
before the mom birds comes
Okay.
back.
Okay.
Because that would be bad.
Yes. Okay. Like Kreeko takes his wraps off because like he needs like sticky hands to make it up the sides of the air shaft, and he hops on up, and
Yeah.
with his athletic feet he can climb no problem. He can use his like full
Oh.
movement to like 40 feet up the shaft.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's taking his safety line with him and like one of the bobby pins from his hammer space. Uh,
Mhm.
so he's hop, hop, hop,
Yes.
hop, 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 and he gets up to the level of the nest and peeks over.
Mhm.
And like there's like
Yeah.
discarded bits of bug and stuff, and some messy
Blech.
bits, and it's kind of gross. But Mama Bird doesn't seem to be around, and like looking down like the spot
Mhm.
where they built the nest, it looks like there's like a little bit of
Mhm.
daylight coming in at the end. But Kriko doesn't
Mhm.
really want to disturb the nest more than he has to. But he does make a note
Yeah.
that there might be like there's a way that birds can get in, so there might be a way for them like the tinies to get out to the roof if need be.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, good thing to know.
Ooh.
Good thing to know. But Kriko keeps climbing up and like goes to like one of those screws that's sticking out in the vent, and like
Mhm.
unscrews like I'm gonna roll strength to see if he can unscrew it just a little bit.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, it takes a while. Cause he's
it takes. Oh,
yeah, it takes a while before that screw unscrews at all. But in the end, he's got just enough for the bobby pin to hook over, and he can
Harold
wrap
at
it
the
around.
bottom of the shaft is just like nervously listening for Kriko because it's taking a while,
Oh
and
yeah.
like one of his little dusty paws is tapping against the floor.
Oh. But finally, like he's able to turn like the bobby pin into like a pulley. So he throws down the other end, and let's see what is it. Yeah, he throws down the other end to Harold, and it just taps. Okay.
Harold, relieved,
Yes.
is gonna take the other end of the harness rope thing and very carefully attach it to the harness on the baby bird.
Okay. How about sleight of hand to see like how well you tie this rope?
Oh boy,
Please
sleight of
do
hand.
well. Oh yeah.
19!
You are fairly
Yeah.
certain that this is going to be a beautiful knot. Like, there's no chance this thing is going to slip, trip, or break at all, or fray, whatever.
Yeah!
Yeah. Okay. So
As soon
with
as
the
Harold's done, he triumphantly puts both little paws in the air
yes, and like
before he gives the rope two sharp tugs to let
okay,
Kriko know that he's
okay,
got it.
okay. So Kriko on the other end of the rope, he feels the two sharp tugs, and he starts grabbing the other end and starts rappelling down the other side of the
Mhm,
rope. Oh geez, this is
mhm.
gonna be interesting. Is his weight enough to lift the bird up? That is the question.
Hmm,
He's a tiny little frog, but this is a
that
tiny
is the
little hatchling.
question.
We'll go with
Mhm.
I guess athletics.
Athletics.
Let's see. 11.
Oh no.
It's not quite there. Like the baby bird's like kind of hovering off the bottom of the shaft when he gets down there. Uh, but at
Hmm.
this point, like Harold's there and he can help like pull the bird up.
Mhm.
All right.
I think like Harold thinks for a bit before he decides to like shimmy on up to try and help. So
Aw.
he's gonna
So like
he's
with
gonna like
yeah.
climb the rope like fire like just like very carefully.
Aw. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah. So
So
they start pulling
would it be athletics or acrobatics
to climb
to climb up
acrobatics.
there?
Yeah, it's either or, but
Okay.
whatever whatever
Okay.
Harold's best at.
Acrobatics.
Heck yeah, dirty
Woo.
20.
20.
Yeah, like no problem. You like
Just shimmies on up there.
okay, so at the pulley now, Harold's there and Kriko's like, "Oh, okay, Mama Bird's not home. I think it looks like there are birds that still visit here, so I think baby bird should be fine if we get it back in the nest. But I can't pull
Okay.
this by
Okay.
myself,
Okay.
so
Okay.
if okay, we take it in turns.
Here. Here. Let me help.
Yeah, yeah, okay, okay. And then
Mhm.
Another
And then
athletics.
Harold's gonna do the help action
Okay.
for Kreeko, so Kreeko can do better.
Okay, 14 I think will do it. It's a little slow going, but it's nice and steady. So they slowly lift this bird, with Kreeko directing Harold to hold here now, release now, hold now, release now. And they finally get the bird up to the
Yep.
level of the nest. Uh,
Yep.
okay, I can hold it here if you want to maneuver it, if you want to, like, get down. Okay, someone's going to have to get down into the nest and pull the
Yeah.
bird in there.
Did you check if there were other baby birds?
Um, let's see. Let's see. Perception. Kreeko's checking now.
Kreeko, please.
And indeed, tucked into the far side of the nest, there's another little chicken nugget, sound asleep.
Oh no! Oh no!
What will Harold do?
Harold is just okay. You're gonna do it, but we
Okay.
gotta do it real quiet.
Okay. Like, I think the nest is, like, still within, like, 30 feet. The pass without trace should still be good.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I can go and grab
Okay.
the bird.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me know
And-
when I can lower him down.
Okay.
Okay.
And first of all, I'm gonna roll stealth.
Okay, yes. Oh, that's a nat one!
My boy!
Oh no! Okay, so I think what happens is Harold climbs down and steps onto the nest, and immediately, snap, goes a twig, and wah goes the little baby bird, doing the little trumpet impression again. Harold, calm down. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Breathe. Breathe.
I'm breathing!
Okay. Like, Kreeko can't help Harold because otherwise the baby bird's gonna drop. Harold's gotta calm himself down. There are like bug bits. There are bug bits outside the nest. Go feed it that.
Okay. Harold is gonna hop out of the nest, grab a bug bit, and chuck it at the baby bird.
Roll to attack. I don't know. Roll like a d20 plus your dexterity and proficiency.
Okay. That should be good.
14. Okay. You're very close, and this is a very, very big trumpet, big beak. The bug kind of hits the rim, but the little baby snaps and throws its head back and swallows, and then seems to calm down a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, are you okay? Breathe. Deep breaths.
This is terrifying.
It's okay. I'm right here.
Okay.
I'm right here. You just have to pull the baby into the nest.
Okay. Okay, I can do that. Okay.
Okay.
And Harold is going to very shakily reach out and grab the bird
Okay.
and try to gently pull.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I think this would be athletics or strength.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
A 9. Oh.
9!
Oh no.
It takes a bit.
Yeah. Like, Kreeko is just
Like,
ever so...
I imagine, like, Harold grabs onto it,
Yeah.
and, like, he tries pulling on it, and it's not working. So he sighs. And he does the thing where he hops up, and he grabs on, and he starts using his momentum to
Okay.
try and...
Okay, I rolled like
push the bird.
Oh no. So the little bird's just like swinging back and forth for a little bit. And Kreeko,
Yeah.
I rolled this like the athletics to see how well Kreeko was holding on to the baby bird, but he's doing fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it
Yeah.
takes like a good maybe 10 or 15 minutes, but you finally get the little baby bird into the nest, and it's no longer hanging on the rope. And Kreeko
Okay.
is just like, okay, that's great. That's wonderful.
Okay. We get the harness off.
Get
the
the-
harness off.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
been a while. The ball bird might be back.
Okay. Okay.
Harold's full on panic
Oh,
mode.
no, no.
He's hurrying. He's trying to get the harness
Okay,
off
roll
the
sleight of
bridge
hand at disadvantage because you're panicking.
at disadvantage.
Yes.
Oh, poor baby.
Poor
Oh
baby.
no.
Come on. Okay, the 13. That's not bad. Even as moderately difficult as it is, panic is giving Harold a lot of speed that he might not have normally had. So with a
Panic is a wonderful motivator
oh
for this
boy
dust
is it ever.
bunny.
Yeah. The harness is back in your hammer space and it's off the little baby bird. I think it may be do you do something to maybe like prevent the baby bird from falling down again?
I think, yeah, he'd be careful to like make sure that like there's something soft underneath the baby bird.
Oh, this is so cute. Okay.
Like Harold absolutely takes the time to like reach into his hammer space and pull out like a big soft thing.
Aw.
Yeah.
So we leave these two little baby songbirds with with a little thing to cuddle with, and then I
Yeah.
think Kreeko reaches out for Harold's paw, and then they both rappel down the shaft again together
Mhm.
and reclaim their line, and then at the bottom they're just sitting there. I imagine they just kind of sit there for a minute.
Okay.
I think I think I'm all explored
There's just
out. I think I'm all
there's
explored
just
out.
another little there's just another little because Harold flopped onto his back.
Oh, that's so cute. I think Kreeko just kind of flops down there with him, except it's more of like a plap. Cause he frog.
Clap. He frog.
He frog. Okay. I don't know about you, but I think I'm all explored out. I think we should just go back and
Oh, same.
maybe
Yeah.
maybe bother Beatrice and see if she'll feed us.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Oh.
I will say
Oh
as
wait,
they're leaving,
Harold.
there's kind of like a
Harold.
what?
Like Kreeko like turns him around, like picks something off the back of Harold's head, and like he turns Harold around and he's holding a very small, brightly red feather. I think it's a cardinal.
Oh.
I think they're cardinals.
Harold's eyes are gleaming because
Yeah.
red feather.
Red feather.
Red feather.
Kreeko
Colors.
gives the feather to Harold. Cause good lord did Harold ever earn it.
Aww.
Aww.
This is very good.
Yeah.
Harold once again gives Kreeko a big hug.
Aw. Yay. And I think Kiriko will spin him around. I think that's probably a good time to leave the FPS as they get dizzy for the fifth
fifth time.
Yay!
Yay!
Oh my gosh, this
Oh,
was
that was a delight.
Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. Oh, I love these two.
That was so good.
They're disasters. I love them so much. Okay, I think we should say goodbye to the audience. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Goodbye. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Bye.